Hello and welcome to Would I LAN To You, where we sort the fact from the fiction and tell stories of lands of old. Joining us today is Rhino on my right-hand side. He's the team captain of our staff team, which features Redenap and Zach between us. And on our left-hand side, we've got Cyberdrak, who is representing the community today, with Bonglord and Yaz, also part of our wonderful, wonderful Epic Land community. So, for those of you who may not know, this show is based on Would I Lie To You? And this is where we're going to tell you a few stories, of course. These stories are all event-based, and those events can be any event. It's not just restricted to Epic Land events. So, we're going to start tonight with Cyberdrak. So would you like to pick up your card and reveal the story that we are going to tell now?
This is a kind of a wonderful thing that happened very many years ago. So I'll read it as off the card, and you can then interrogate as you see fit. My wedding venue was paid for by Electronic Arts, EA.
Okay, there's immediately a lot to digest there and not very many words. So, EA paid for your entire wedding?
No. Just the wedding venue.
Just the wedding venue?
Yes.
Okay. Were you working for EA at the time?
No, I was not. I was a mere member of the community, as I am now.
Okay, was there... talk to me about how that came about. How did that agreement start?
Anybody who's kind of been around a fair while knows the story of how I got engaged. And I was engaged whilst tied blindfolded to a chair on stage at a particular event, whilst it was being streamed out to the greater world. And there's nothing quite so terrifying as being tied to a chair with Wizzo stood behind you. And I had my blindfold removed, and there was my wife on one knee in front of me, offering up a ring. Now, all of this happened as a kind of a prelude to a pub quiz. And as part of that, I'd been told I was going along for a specially dressed up occasion, and everybody on their table was best bib and tucker, fancy dresses, best suits. I thought it was for my birthday and just a good reason for doing so, but apparently there were other people involved, and yes, an awful lot of them knew what was going on in the background. So, after that initial excitement, there we are having our pub quiz. I think we came second, possibly third, which was not bad for us. However, the winning team was the team that always went by the name of Corporate Whores. And that was made up by whoever was sponsoring the event at the time. And at that particular point in time, EA were the major sponsor. And they actually did remarkably well in the quiz. And as a result, they won the large prize pot, which they and other teams that also got a proportion of the prize pot donated to the cause, as it was, of my wife and I getting married.
It's a very lovely story.
Thank you.
How much was the estimate of your wedding?
At the time, I think we got about 600 quid out of it, so it literally just covered the venue. I always joked for years that I was going to get married in a cellar, and I did. I'd worked in pubs, and there was an opportunity to get married in a rather nice arched cellar underneath a particular venue in our hometown.
Got a question? If the answer is no, that's fine. Okay, that's totally fine. So,
What do you think, guys? Do you think it's a truth or a lie?
Well, how many facts did Cyber have in his...
Actually, there was a lot of waffle. I don't know how many facts there were. I believe the story.
Does this look like a face that could tell?
Cyber, I do not believe you.
You're saying no. You're saying
I don't believe
false.
Cyber.
You're saying it's a lie. What about you?
I think it's a lot of like a small library and a lot of facts. It sounds like he's very confidently telling a story that happened, but is masking a couple of things, a couple of details potentially. It's the vibes that I get.
Okay. Well, my team agree, and I think I'm going to back the team.
Yep.
We think it is a lie.
Cyberdrac, is it truth or is it a lie?
It is, in fact, true.
There you go. Good stuff.
Yes, I got engaged on stage in a tent to the back of Newbury Racecourse. There was a pub quiz. EA won the large part of the prize pot, and that prize pot, along with others donated, contributed in a large part to the venue for my wedding.
Fair play.
That is crazy. I guess not many people can say that EA sponsored their wedding.
No, it's
exactly.
all in the game.
Ah, very good.
Well, thank you very much for that, Cyberdrac. Next up, we're going to go to Red.
You ready?
One LAN, I slept with a potato as a sign of good luck. I do this every LAN now. Any questions?
What type of potato is it?
Red potato. So you know the bag from like normal stores where it's just like red and white? It's just, you know, I don't want to go too expensive a potato, just cheap bag of red potatoes I always have at home. Grab
Right.
one on my way to LAN.
Right.
Yeah.
You have any questions?
I have many questions, yes.
I'm happy to answer.
Under the circumstance. Is there something special about the potato you choose? Or is it literally just hand into the bag, pull it out?
Oh, well, my first LAN, I didn't take the potato. It was my second LAN that I thought, you know, the sleeping, I wasn't having, like, good sleeping. It was, I'd go to sleep, like, really late and then wake up really early. You know, my mother had, like, a tale where it's like, oh, maybe you can have, like, an item, like a toy or something like that to help you sleep with. Like, you know, people have plushies and stuff like that. I don't really have, like, plushies or anything of the sort. We kind of only really had just food. So I grabbed one which I thought would like last the longest, and you know we can't bring in alcohol, so I thought potato would work in with my sleeping bag, and I think honestly I snore less now with the potato next to me, and I have been getting more sleep with it now as well.
So, do you keep it under your pillow, on top of your pillow?
No, on
do
the
you wake
side.
up in the morning gazing lovingly into the eyes of the potato?
Well, no, well, I move around in my sleep a lot, so it's different every night. Sometimes it'll be in front of me, sometimes behind me. Sometimes it'll be not even on my sleeping bag anymore, and it'll be somehow 5 meters away from my sleeping bag.
I have a bit of a question.
Go for it.
Has it got a face on it?
No. That
No.
would be a lot of work to put a face on potato, and honestly, I think that would just deteriorate the potato. And I don't want it to make it, you know,
Makes sense.
make it molds. I want it to last the entire LAN.
I do have a question. So is it a consistent potato? So is it the same potato every event now? Or is it whatever's out of the bag?
So obviously the potato changes every LAN, otherwise the potato would be rotten. So the last
Listen,
LAN in
I've seen some things at LAN, I just need to confirm this.
fair enough. February LAN, it was nice red potato, threw it out after LAN. I came back to this one, I always have a pack of red potatoes, so just grabbed a new one.
One final question. You mentioned the snoring.
Yeah.
What's the scale of the snoring like without the potato? Are we talking like Gump shaking the windows out of the venue? Or just a little bit of light snoring might disturb someone who's a really light sleeper?
I would say my snoring used to be light snoring, used to disturb light sleepers. But now I'm getting told now I'm snoring less. I'm waking up people less. So I thought, maybe I should start doing this at home.
I'm satisfied. That's all I needed.
Anything else?
Any other questions?
I'm just also afterwards. Am I getting? You just discard it. This thing that is your sleep aid. You just discard it at the end of the event? Do you take it home with you and discard it, or do you discard it here?
I like to think of it as like cold medicine. You know, it'll cure your cold, but it's not like I treasure cold medicine. Like, it'll help with, it's a remedy that it helps, but I'm not going to treasure a potato. I think that's the limit. Treasuring a potato, I feel like that's a bit too much.
Do we have any more?
What? So what are you thinking then, guys? Is it a truth or is it a lie?
You're thinking. I have heard and seen terrible things and amazing things at LAN. It is not the absolute weirdest thing I've ever heard of, but it is pushing the boundaries there. And I think I concur with my team that I think we believe that this is in fact a lie.
Okay, Red. Is it a lie or is it the truth?
Is in fact a lie.
Well done.
Well done. Well done. So Red doesn't actually sleep with a potato. Who would have thought that?
It would be really surprising if it was.
What do you actually sleep with to help with the sleep, though? That's the question.
Monster Energy.
Fair.
Right, so we turn our attentions to myself for both teams to interrogate me. I've got lots of stories to tell, and I'm not entirely sure I should tell this one, but hey. So,
Anyway.
I once spent 6 months trying to figure out what was wrong with my monitor before giving up and factory resetting the monitor.
Right, okay, let's off the bat. What made you think the monitor was faulty?
So, one event, I got home and I fired up Google Spreadsheets, and my grid lines on the Google Spreadsheets wouldn't work.
Wouldn't work.
Yeah, they just didn't appear on my monitor whatsoever.
And that was it?
Yeah, and that's only in that one application.
Only that one application I noticed it on.
Why did it take you 6 months until you decided to factory reset your monitor?
Because for the first few weeks, it really didn't bother me. And then it just sort of like intermittently, sort of the grid lines would just be there and come back. And then, you know, after a while, they would go again, and it would just come and go. And I just couldn't figure out why or what was wrong with it. But the issue is like, every event, there is something that someone does in this particular room that he continues to pester my PC and actually do stuff on my PC. And he ended up doing something with this monitor, and it just grew to a point where I was sitting on Discord with, I can't remember who it was, it might have been Terry or Gio one night, and I just got into a bit of a hissy fit because I was doing my seating defrag for an event, and it just ended up really, really annoying me. And I just I had to factory reset the monitor because it just kept on annoying me.
And the important question is, did it work?
Yes, it did work.
What?
So
It did
the factory reset worked. So to this day, I still don't know what exact setting he actually annoyed me with.
We got some insider knowledge here, I think.
I don't know.
Stay out of this one because I do know what he did when he did it.
He doesn't know what he did.
He does.
This is the problem. He doesn't know. But, you know.
You shouldn't have caused the lines issue, though. That's all I'll say.
I think after some time it was something to do with the contrast. But I can't be absolutely sure.
Okay, so I mean, so it's the big thing at the moment now. Clearly, something happened to the monitor. All right, I'm not disputing that. It's the 6 month number that is now in my head. Did it actually take you 6 years to do? That's what I'm interested in.
No, it was
Okay.
definitely 6 months.
Okay.
It was just, you know how like our events are spaced out like every 3 or 4 months?
Yeah.
It was, between events and a little bit more.
Okay.
Because it just went past another event. Any other questions?
You said after a few weeks you got used to it. Did you grow attached to these grid lines?
I'm very fond of my spreadsheets. As anyone might know, like I do love a good spreadsheet. I know that Matt behind me is probably giggling away because he also loves a good spreadsheet. But yeah, spreadsheets are important to me. And having my grid lines there is important to me so that I've got some kind of order to them.
No more questions from me then.
So I was say, my colleague here,
Your colleague.
yeah, would like to ask how to factory reset a monitor because he doesn't know how to do it.
So you know how you go through the options on the actual PC and you think, well, there's loads of different options I could try and work out what it is. And then you sort of do that, but then you go on the monitor settings and there's the monitor menu as well. There is a factory reset on there. That's crazy. See, things
More
you've
for my
learned.
technical knowledge, I suppose.
Exactly. It's troubleshooting. So, what do both teams think? Is it a truth or is it a lie?
I think we're largely on board with the fact that this happened.
Yeah.
In fact, we have empirical evidence that this happened.
It's proven, yeah.
It's, and I
I
think,
mean,
I think you're quite right.
Bonglord may think of another event that, might not be the same thing.
Are you in the habit?
To be fair, there have been 4 separate occasions where we have done things like that to your monitor. And it has taken you sometimes hours, sometimes days, sometimes weeks.
The man in question is over there, called Bonglord. Not Bonglord,
I
Duckbot.
was saying, it has one all over there.
Yeah, sorry, Duckbot.
Okay, so yeah, I think we're on the same page here. There's a lot that has happened to Gumpster's monitor. That part is irrefutable. Did it cause this problem and did it take him 6 months to factory reset?
Why do I feel like I can kind of see it?
Oh, I absolutely can see it. That's my problem. I'm sat here thinking this is true. I'm gonna be honest.
I think
go with truth?
We're not going with it. I'm just telling my team that that's what I think.
Do you know him as a patient man?
I plead the fifth. That's my boss. I'm good, thank you.
In some elements, maybe. In some elements, not.
I'm going to say that.
Is it patience
if you're
or
working
apathy?
at something every day and it's inconveniencing you daily? 6 months?
Yeah.
Like I say,
Bear in mind, I do-
patience or apathy. There's 2 possible routes we could go with here.
What are you guys thinking?
I'm thinking definitely apathy. No, sorry. I'm not one to comment on monitor adjustments. My wife is watching this, and she has a great story that absolutely bodies me every single time about diagnosing monitors, so I can quite easily believe it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking collectively, obviously, yes. Honestly, I can see him going between 2 events.
I can kind of see him just kind of like trying to fix it and then just like dealing with it. Because that's what I would do.
Yeah, knowing Gump for as long as I have, he has definitely seen the problem, decided there's a problem, but then not decided to do anything about the problem.
Do you know, it was like, it just comes with a collective sigh every time something happens to my PC. Because it's not even just the years of Duckbot doing it. I've had years of Valgar doing it back in the day. When
We're talking
going through, years ago.
A decade plus.
Yeah.
of Issues with your computer caused by people that aren't you.
Yeah, there may be some stories in this show that may appear that might be something based off of those things. But yeah, anyway,
Maybe.
what are you going to go for then? Truth or
I'm
lie?
going with True.
True?
True.
Yeah, we're going with true as well.
So both of you are going for true. Okay, well, it is the truth. I did spend 6 months playing around with my monitor before I gave up and actually factory reset it.
Good effort.
It just annoyed me far too much. And it got to a point where I literally just sat in a call with Gio and Terry and I was cursing Duckbot's name all night long, to the point I was like, I need to factory reset this. So I did.
Good work.
So we're going to move next to Zach. You have the next call.
I once showed some guests around the event I was at and dropped the line, "This is where a Ross Kemp decided to turn up at an event."
We're presumably not talking just any old Ross Kemp. We are talking the Ross Kemp, the actor, the thespian.
The Ross Kemp.
The Ross Kemp. Right, okay. Obviously, there's a story behind the appearance of Ross Kemp at an event. Was he an invited guest?
So I didn't have all the facts about Ross Kemp's visit. And was talking about him, and then just kind of, you just trip up on your lines, because I'm showing people around and I'm nervous, and I'm talking about Ross Kemp, and I'm like, this is where he showed up at an event? It was a little bit awkward.
Is this Ross Kemp currently playing in the CS2 tournament? Gump knows exactly who I mean.
That would be a crazy coincidence. This was the Ross Kemp.
Well, yeah, but there's been so many Ross Kemps here over the years.
There has, yeah.
There was quite recently the Ross Kemp Bald. That was here for quite a number of events.
Ross Kemp is quite a common name, Ross, in the UK.
Ah, but you've said it's the Ross Kemp, not just any Ross Kemp.
What guests were you actually showing around? There must be like a reason why you decided to drop the line Ross Kemp was here, you know, to these people. What kind of guests were they? Were they important guests or?
They were some friends of mine visiting.
So it was a humble brag then?
So you're just casually bragging to your guest friends at an event that Ross Kemp was
I do
there.
like to brag sometimes.
I
do like to brag. It's a bit of a flaw of mine. And it's like, it's giving relevance to...
I don't know if it adds relevance. If it's just your friends, why do they need to be invited to the event for you to tell them that
I was
Ross
really
Kemp
excited
was
that they were there. I was really excited they were there. And it's just kind of like adding a bit of flair to the...
But surely, if you like the bit of flair and the bit of brag, why didn't you tell them the day that you met Ross Kemp there? If you met him, did you meet him?
No, I
Oh, so you hadn't met Ross Kemp. You just knew that he was here.
This
for
is a
something.
second-hand story that I'm giving in probably the worst fashion ever, but I just wanted to make the event sound special to my friends. And it's, yeah.
Did this event happen in Kettering or London?
This is in Birmingham.
Birmingham. Oh, Birmingham.
I feel like for my own safety, you should ask no further questions.
Was it at the NEC?
Perhaps.
Okay, I know the event then, and I will confirm Ross Kemp was there. But I don't believe that you would be showing people around the event and talking about Ross Kemp being there if you hadn't met him, because it's a bit weird that you're like, oh, Ross Kemp was here. You could just go on his Twitter profile and look at where he is on a daily basis. You don't really need to have a guest showing you around and say, oh, Ross Kemp was here, by the way.
Well, I guess if you're trying to flex to your friends, you know, this is kind of like a local legend, Ross Kemp,
I
sorry.
think the main question is, were your friends
I kinda wish
excited
I knew more about it.
the fact
It's-
that
it's
Ross
such
Kemp
a
was
cool
there?
thing.
Because if I told my friends that Ross Kemp was there, they'd be like, "Who's Ross Kemp?" Were they excited? What was their reaction? to knowing that
like
Ross Kemp
every
was
other
at the
Brit,
event?
like, oh, that's interesting. Like,
Oh yeah.
well, I can't say I gave a very compelling story. This is where Ross
Okay.
Kemp decided to turn up at an event.
Okay.
Okay, guys, what are you feeling then? Are we thinking it's a truth or a lie?
A bit like you, I am aware of the legend of Ross Kemp appearing at an event, apparently just out of the blue and everything. So, yeah, that much I get. But again, of all the things to drop into a conversation while strolling around the hallowed halls of the NEC. No,
Ross Kemp stood here, by the way, guys.
You know Ross Kemp or Ross Kemp on gangs.
Acceptable, is that what you're saying? And you can't accept that?
I just don't believe it. I don't buy it.
It's not that Ross Kemp wasn't there. That part, undisputed facts.
Yeah.
He was there at some point at some time. It's the you showing guests around the NEC that are your friends and then bragging to them about Ross Kemp being there when you never met him or didn't see him there. That's where it all falls apart.
This is why it's being read here.
I'm going to have to press you on an answer.
I think it's a lie. I think it's a full-blown
I think we got all pretty convinced that whilst the underlying story is true, not from you. No, that's a lie.
Is it a truth then, Zach? Or were you actually spinning a yarn?
I was spinning a yarn. It's not me at all.
Good effort, though, mate. Good effort.
Yeah, very good effort. We move on to Rhino, who's next.
Oh, okay. It's upside down.
Yeah, sorry.
Good job, Gump.
When casting an online match, the producer put something on my screen that I laughed so much at, but everyone else had no clue what I was laughing at.
Oh, that's a fairly standard prank, and I can imagine that every single caster or streamer has had that happen at some point. What was it that? What words went on that screen?
Oh, there were no words.
Was it an image?
Oh, okay.
It was a GIF.
It was a
GIF.
GIF.
What type of GIF?
So,
Even now, it's getting him, isn't it?
Before he answers this, does the GIF involve our host?
no,
Oh, so it's, okay, right, it's not that GIF then.
no,
Cross that out.
it was not an epic-related GIF. Let's put it that way. It was a GIF of Remy from Ratatouille doing the big gulp, like puffing his cheeks really wide. Basically the game had started going wrong, and so my producer put this GIF on of Remy gulping, and I thought everyone could see it.
And I'm still telling you, why was that so absolutely creasingly funny at that point in time?
Okay, so to understand that,
Oh, we do want to understand that. We really want to
you have
understand
to
that.
understand that my producer, up to that point, had never put something on my screen that was different to what was being broadcast. He had never done it, and I've worked with this producer for years. So my reaction when it got put on my screen was an immediate assumption that everybody on broadcast could see that image and that GIF. And so I reacted to bolster the GIF being shown on screen. I probably over-egged it a little bit, hammed it up a bit, because I expected that to be the thing that was on stream. I then got a message in my ear quickly afterwards that that was not the case, and that I had just laughed on microphone.
How far into this was it a tournament?
Yeah.
How far into this tournament was it?
I think it was Swiss stage of RLCS, which is top 32 for
Okay.
Rocket League
Yeah.
Championship Series in, I can't remember whether it was Europe or Asia Pacific. I can't remember.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Over here.
Yeah. Who was the producer?
His name was Hazza, I think. I think that was his name.
You think? Did you work with him often?
Yeah, we worked together on a few events.
So surely it's not a you think, it's a you know that was your producer.
I've had a couple of producers over the years. He's not the only producer I've worked with, but I think it was him.
Okay, gonna go quick vibe check on our side of how do you think we're going with this?
I think he's done the hesitation on producer to make it think it's a lie, but I think it's true.
I'm leaning towards it's true because no one would laugh at a Ratatouille Remy gulping unless you think it's on stream and then you realise and you sort of panic, but you just continue laughing at your own failure at that point because that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I would be in the breakdown mode.
Like
and just think,
embarrassment.
fuck, I've got to keep this going because otherwise people think I'm a moron.
So do you think it's a truth or a lie?
I think it's true.
I'm leaning
I can
true.
see true.
Yeah, I think there's like I say, it's the sort of prank that I can imagine happening on a fairly regular basis in one form or another. So, yeah, true.
Cool. And Rhino,
Yeah.
is your wonderful tale about the stream and you laughing so loud over something that appears on it the truth or a lie?
Can confirm it is the truth. Yes. Hazza had multiple times before been in my ear telling me stuff that wasn't on stream. So I was used to that prank. I wasn't used to the visuals changing.
Oh.
And so the first time that he did that seriously got me. He's not got me since. But yeah, that was a bad one.
I have only one thing. Fix it, Hayden.
Yeah.
Okay, so we move on now to round 2, which is our question and answer session. Which I just need to get the rest of my question and answers. So it's a quick fire kind of question and answer session, hopefully. And of course, with EPIC48 coming around the corner, I wanted to sort of highlight some of the trips down memory lane. So some people in this little team setup may not know everything, but we shall see who will be the quickest out of the blocks. So, what was Epic LAN's previous brand name?
Ah, well, you've got to have been around the block a few old times.
Can I
that-
answer this?
Oh, go for it.
Central LAN UK.
Very well done. What event did ESL UK first have a presence at?
That would have been when they did the talk up here, wasn't it? That's when they had a proper presence, because before that it was just invited guests. When they actually had a presence here, it was up there.
5, 4,
26.
3,
I'm gonna go 28.
2,
Epic 28.
1. You said 26. You're closest, but it was Epic 12 that was our first event with ESL UK. What was Epic LAN's first venue?
Utoxeter Racecourse.
No.
Oh, shit,
No.
Before that?
It wasn't. It was before that. Oh, what was it? Oh. I know the venue in my
You've
head.
disqualified your team.
Well, we're probably going to struggle to get there, but no, I'm pretty sure it's over this side of the country.
Padworth. It wasn't
5,
Padworth by any chance, was it?
4, 3, 2.
Nottingham Leisure Centre.
No. It was Bagnall.
Oh, Bagnall.
When did Epic Radio officially shut down? Nearest month, or to the nearest year as well.
Nearest month.
Nearest month to nearest year.
So
If you
Epic-
could only get a year, then guess the year.
Oh, is that Epic Radio?
Yeah, Epic Radio.
So that would be
2016.
October 2017.
No, you're both wrong. 2011 was it? December
Really,
2011.
And the funny thing is, it was only about 3 events ago that I realised that I was still subbed to that.
Really? Jesus. John getting all that money.
I was still in the Facebook group until quite recently, actually.
Who is the current most successful Epic LAN tournament player?
Artist?
No.
Are we talking wins or prize pool?
Wins. Quite a well-known person in a pretty niche community.
Oh, okay.
Niche community.
I should have waited for that.
A community that is here right now.
Tournaments, right?
Or was it one of the StarCrafters?
I don't think it's StarCraft.
Yeah.
I think it might be community based.
I thought it was artist.
Could it be? Could it
5,
be like gunman? Is
4.
it gunman?
No.
Well,
Tournament player, esports,
yeah.
risky. StarCraft.
Oh, it was.
Got 14 wins to his name actually.
And can I just ask one favour? Can you please say that word again?
Risky.
No.
What?
You know the one.
Esports.
There you go.
Esports.
Surprised
just,
that Hayden
it just
hasn't
sends a
done.
shiver down me.
Surprised Hayden's done the esports over the soundboard yet. Staff versus community has been a regular feature in previous LANs, but how many times have staff won in the last 5 events?
Twice? I think we steamrolled them for the first 3, and it's only the last 2, I think, that they've come back from that. 2.
2?
No,
Oh.
1.
no.
It was 3.
4.
Oh my goodness.
Red should have known that one. God.
Red gave me the last 2.
I've been here only 3 lands.
What event was the first time we held in the arena? These are all Epic LAN based innovations, of course.
Epic 25. 25 was the anniversary event, wasn't it?
Oh, you're so close.
Epic 20. Is it? Say. 4.
No,
No.
it's 26.
Epic 26.
Oh no, 25 was when John mentioned Arena in 26.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
yeah. This player has played at Epic LAN events, but has never won an Epic LAN event. However, this person has gone on to win the biggest major in Counter-Strike.
Mezzi.
What player is that?
Mezzi.
Yes.
On the major with vitality.
Kettering Leisure Village has a theme of their rooms. What is this based on?
Lighthouses.
Yeah, lighthouses.
I remember Portland and I thought it was ports, but yeah.
Yeah, not too far, yeah.
I didn't. Yeah.
Isn't it
What?
Lighthouse Theatre?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lighthouse Fairtays, yeah.
I wasn't thinking of that at the time. You'd answered already.
What event did I get cream pied at? For a bonus point, why did this happen?
See, I know it was you, Blanks, and Neggy.
Yep,
I know it was for charity,
yep.
and it wasn't Epic 20. I'm sure it was Epic 20.
No, it was Epic 21.
Was it? Oh,
That's all right. We won't answer. No stress.
Sorry.
For the bonus points,
Epic
were you
21
being
actually?
annoying?
Yeah.
For the bonus point, no?
It was for charity.
Yeah, but what charity?
Oh.
was it?
Hang on. What's that question for?
It wasn't special effects because we weren't doing anything with them at that time. I don't think.
Cancer Research UK.
You're listening to Bonglord too much. No?
I'm not going to get that.
Special effect.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, special effect. Basically, that came off the back of Negi's wanted to do something for special effect. It was a big thing for him, and he ended up organising it all, and me and Blanks got cream pied, and we raised, I think it was over £1,000 for special effect.
It was very successful.
And then we ended up doing the Ice Bucket Challenge in the aftermath of that, because the Ice Bucket Challenge was a big thing then as well. Yeah, so there we go. That's it for round 2. We'll move on to our quick fire round of stories, which I need to work out who's next. So, Bonglord, can you pick up your card and tell us what story is on that card?
Okay, here we go. I once got married to John, as in Winbar, on Facebook, but was congratulated the next time I went into work.
Why did you get married to John?
It wasn't my doing. I didn't realise this had happened until I was informed by colleagues the next day.
So someone went onto your Facebook account and accepted the marriage status.
Yes. It was mutually arranged between the two people. But this was back in the days of Facebook where you didn't have to confirm it on both sides. You could just do it.
Oh, right.
And yeah, I somehow ended up married to John for about 48 hours before realising, and everyone thought it was hilarious, apart from me.
Did John think it was hilarious?
I will say John's wife did not think it was hilarious and got very upset.
Makes sense.
How come you guys didn't stay married?
We parted ways. Yeah.
Was the divorce messy?
No, we had an affidavit signed, so even 50-50 split.
Going.
How long ago was this?
Oh, probably 7 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago.
And did it happen at an epic?
Yeah.
You said you stayed married for 48 hours. How come it took you that long to no longer be married?
Lots of drinking at these events, and then not really checking Facebook, and then, yeah, going into work and being told, oh, congratulations, in a very sarcastic tone, and thinking, what are these guys on about? Oh, look at your Facebook, you got married over the weekend. Oh, did I really? Thanks for telling me.
Who was it at work that told you?
It was my manager at the time.
Oh, brilliant. That's exactly who you'd want it to be as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Why did they congratulate you? Did they think something?
Listen, I don't know what goes on in my manager's head. He must have just thought it was a good piss take, because he looks at John's profile and then looks at me and thinks, no, there's absolutely no chance there, so this has got to be a joke.
Who out of the two are punching above their weight?
Oh, definitely me with John.
It's a good answer.
What are you thinking, staff team?
It's pretty believable.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would say that is pretty believable.
I agree that it's believable.
I believe it. I'm just surprised you didn't stay married longer.
You can wish for these things, but they don't always happen, unfortunately.
The overarching spanner in the works for me is, was it John? Or was it someone else?
Too believable.
No, I don't think it's too believable. I think it's just believable enough. I just don't know if it was John or not. But I think overall, we're saying it was true.
Ooh, okay. Wow. Bonglord. Did you actually get married to John on Facebook?
No. I did not.
Good lie. Well, is there a basis for this story at all, or no?
There is, yeah. One of Gump's former associates who used to come to these events many years ago, him and Gump got married on Facebook.
Right.
Much to the dismay of his wife, who was very unhappy with that occurring.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah. Many times did that happen.
I figured there would have had to be something.
Yeah.
Over a course of a few years,
I
yeah.
will say that it happened on such a regular basis to the point where someone had to email Facebook to request the date of birth and marriage changes on Gump's account because he could no longer do it himself. It had been locked out.
My date of birth on Facebook did get changed quite a lot. So much so that I had to email Facebook at the time to actually get it changed back.
Good effort.
Yeah. Okay. So we move on to our final one, which is with Yaz.
I once got taken away by security at an event for taking a picture.
Right. What was the picture of?
So the picture was of myself and about 100 other people at an event.
Which event was this?
It was a certain event in Birmingham.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, good. Now, was this a selfie? Was this a...
No, it wasn't a selfie. It was more like a group photo,
Yeah.
I would say.
So, were you holding the camera out here, or...?
No, we got someone to take it.
Okay.
So it wasn't actually a selfie. It was more of a photo.
So just immediately removed,
Pardon?
immediately taken away. No, you can't take photos here.
It wasn't more of a immediate. We took the photo and then I got taken away. It was more of we were planning the photo, and security had asked what we were doing. We said we were taking a photo. They asked who was organizing this photo, and everyone pointed at me.
Nice.
So I got taken away.
So you got thrown under the bus by 100 people.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Impressive.
Oh, that's a lot of fingers.
Okay, so... Right, so what... Did security tell you what you were being...
They just
What way
said,
forward?
"Can you come with me?" And I was like, "Okay," and they just went.
And they just escorted you out of the building?
It wasn't outside. They actually escorted me back in.
What?
So they didn't take you away, they took you...
They took me back in, which was technically being taken away from my group.
How long were you taken away from your group?
About 15 minutes.
And did they ask you any questions during this time?
No, they
Was
just
it
left
like
me.
an interrogation, or was it?
They literally just left me there,
Yeah.
and I saw literally nothing until they said, "Yeah, it's okay."
Is
that was it.
You said 100 people?
About 100 people. Yeah.
In your
100
group?
Plus, 100 plus people. Yeah.
Are you
group
still
is
friends?
this?
Are you still friends with the 100 people that
Could you
threw
name them
you
all?
under
yeah.
the bus?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you end up being able to take your photo? Like,
Yeah.
did you try again?
Yeah.
Like, successfully?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's got to be something you're not telling us here. So
That's
security
literally the
came
whole
over
story, yeah.
and asked who was taking this picture, who was organizing this.
Yeah.
Everyone pointed
Pointed
at
at
you.
me, yep.
You were then brought away by security without being told why,
Yep.
and then 15 minutes later brought back into the building.
No. So I was outside.
You
Is
were
that-
outside,
outside.
taking the picture.
Taking a picture.
Right.
Then they told me. Then they asked us who was taking the photo, who was organizing this.
Yeah.
They all pointed at me.
Yeah.
I got taken inside.
Yeah.
15 minutes, and then I got let go,
Then you got let back outside.
and then I could take the photo.
Okay, so this was outside the front of the building then.
Front
that
of the
you were-
building. Yeah.
Why did the security initially take you?
I think we're trying to figure that out for 10 minutes and we can't.
Probably
Yeah.
because there was 100 people.
Wait, but then you got to do it again the second time.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone was outside. Everyone was outside. I was the only one taken inside by security.
Was there a reason you took 100 people outside the event to take a photo?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the reason?
We were all there as one big group.
What was the group? What were we then?
I am part of the OSU UK community photo.
Is there 100 people in OSU? That's a mean question, sorry.
Yeah, unnecessary slander there. God. What are you thinking then, guys?
I feel like that's weird for security to just take you into an event for trying to plan a picture and then just let
Yeah.
you take the picture anyways afterwards after 15 minutes. I don't think that's the truth.
Taking you back inside the event. If security had a problem with it, why would they bring you back inside the event? That's my sticking point.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like the wrong way around. I feel like you'd be kicked out of the building for taking a photo inside. It's just, if you're outside, you're out of people's way, right?
Now,
So, yeah, and just them taking away and then letting them back do it again, like 15 minutes later.
Yeah.
What's that?
I've got to be honest, team. We have a slight problem here. I don't think we've had a single point since this game started. Our guts have always been wrong.
So should we vote the opposite of what we all think?
Yeah. So,
So-
we all think this is a lie, right?
So we should
So
vote.
we should
that
vote
it's the
for true.
Okay. But now, if we get it wrong, what do we do?
I mean, at that point, we just up and leave, I think.
Okay.
Fine by me.
So you're going to go with true then?
I think we're going with true.
Yes. They've gone with true, but they think it's a lie, really.
That is correct, yes.
They've gone the
They've
alternate
got the
way.
ultimate
So
through.
is it true, or were you spinning a lie there, an elaborate lie?
It was the truth.
There we go. We figured it out.
I can actually show you the photo
Yes,
that got me in trouble afterwards. Well, beforehand. Let me just. There we go.
Oh, so you were able to take the beforehand photo as well?
No, we took this one's after.
Oh, I
So
see.
Yeah, lovely work.
that is
That is a lot of people.
that is over 100 people at an event in Birmingham.
At the event.
At the event in Birmingham. That's the photo there.
The other one.
So I was the organizer of this group photo, and everyone I had everyone Discord. Everyone came out. Security saw everyone because they were like, we can't allow you to take this photo because we needed permission basically.
Right.
So it was a bit messy, but it's a fun story to tell.
Sure. It's good.
Glad we didn't trust ourselves.
Yeah.
would've
We've
gone
solved the issue.
Almost
now.
got
We've
you
done it.
there.
We know our formula now to win.
Yeah.
Very well done, Yaz, there for that. And well done to the staff team for finally getting on the board, really.
We did it. No whitewash.
Yeah. So this event's winners are the community team. They have managed to spin the more truths than lies. So well done to the community team there. The staff team will have to buck up their ideas for next year because you were awful.
Yeah, we were, yeah. Thanks.
But yes, thank you very much for everyone watching this. We will go to a short break before the next stage segment. And later on there is, of course, the pub quiz to look forward to. So hopefully we can have a great night in front of us. Thank you.